Alright, I just started this live broadcast a little bit earlier to iron out any potential issues. We still got 4 minutes before we get started with the live kettlebell class. So if you're already in and ready with your kettlebell, let us know where you're from and just say hi. I got a chat window open right here so I can see what some of you are typing. You got 4 minutes to ask questions now. In less than 4 minutes, we'll get started with a warm-up and explaining the workout. So bear with me. We're gonna wait till it's 4:30 here, which is 10:30 New York time.
What's up with my feet? Hey. What's up with my feet?
We got 24 people so far, so make sure you come and say hello in the chat. If the chat is not working, somebody sent me a message privately. Oh, there we go. Moondog, good morning. We're getting started in 2 minutes. Giovanni. Hi Taco and Anna from Sicily. Hello from La Spezia and Tuscany. Dave Matthias from Cyprus. We're gonna come and check that out one day, Cyprus. Sounds good. Samantha, Alexander, good morning. So we still got a few minutes before we get started. Think of some questions that you might have. Remember, there are no stupid questions. Andreas from Germany. Bertro, Alien, I think. Alabama. Stephen Williams. Milton Keenes. Say hello. Hello. There we go. Good boy. Jojo. We still got 1 minute. Deborah Williams from the UK. Good afternoon. Hope everybody's got their kettlebell ready. All right, it's time to start the warm-up. So as always, we'll do a warm-up. We'll talk about technique, explain the workout, then we get stuck in the workout. Jojo from Rhode Island, USA. So first thing I'll do is just run through the workout, okay? Let's see, I don't know if everybody can see this. Yeah, Okay. All right. So I'll quickly run through it. We got 1 minute of a kettlebell combo, which consists of a deadlift with a hip hinge, a dead clean with a squat movement, a hang clean with a squat movement, a reverse lunge. We repeat that for the first minute. After the first minute, we put the bell away. We do 30 seconds of cross mountain climbers. So all this is pretty intense. It's a good part of the warm-up for a strength session which comes afterwards. We're going to repeat this same sequence that we did here on the other side. Okay? Then we're going to do 1 minute of stretching. We're going to repeat all of this for 3 times. Then we're going to do 2 minutes of stretching. After that, we're going to get stuck in a shoulder workout. We do 1 minute of shoulder presses from different angles. We do 1 minute of rows from different angles. We're going to repeat that on the other side as well. Then we do 2 minutes of stretching, and we might repeat this 2 to 3 times. We'll see how we go. And then if everybody's keen, we might run through another few rounds. Okay, so if there's any questions about that right now, let me know. We got Emilio who just joined us. Hello. Okay. So anybody that comes in later, we got about just over 20 people now, but anybody that comes in later, they would have missed the explanations. But I'll run through it again later. So let's get started with the warm-up. Find yourself some space, and we're going to do jumping jacks. Feet under the hips, hands on the hips, and let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, straight into a squat. Feet outside the hips. Push the hips down. Keep the shoulders high. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High knees. Bring the knees up into your hands, not the hands to your knees. 10, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hip circles, single leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into jumping jacks. Ready? And go. 10 jumping jacks. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squats. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hip circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High knees. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms forward. We'll start slow. Keep the elbows locked out. At the top, you're pulling down. backwards. Shoulder rotation, thumbs back and down. Keep going, follow along with Anna. At 26 people so far, keep going. All right, alternating. This thumb is back, this thumb is down. Alternate. I'll be doing a lot of work with the shoulders, so let's spend a bit of time on them. Alright, teacup. This is from Steve Cotter. Imagine you got a teacup here full of water or tea and you don't want it to spill. We're going to be moving like this. Don't make it spill. Here. That's one round. Do 5 of those on one side. Follow along above my head. I'm turning to the side a bit, but if you don't have to, don't do it. That's 2. You should not feel any pain, so you should make that circle bigger if you feel pain or pressure in your shoulder joint. Do one more. Other side. Teacup here. Two more. Keep going. All right. Anil Williams joining us. Hello. All right. We're gonna roll the shoulders, alternating. Up, down, back, forward, down, up. Move those shoulder blades. You should feel this in your chest. You should feel it in your lats. Other way. Usually one way is a bit more awkward than the other. So this way is more awkward for me. All right. One arm up and one back. Really feel that extension there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's run through technique. Let's see, we got Anand from India. So, if you tuned in at the beginning, I explained what the workout was. So if you missed that, wait and you'll get the gist of it. We are going to start with a deadlift. So I'm explaining a combo right now. Just watch me first, okay? The deadlift is with a hip hinge. 2 joints. Deadlift. Then next is a dead clean. We're bringing it down with a squat. The ankles are bending. I'm looking ahead. I'm pushing my hips down. If you can't do this and you go like this because of not being flexible enough, then you should take this exercise out. All right? So dead clean. It's pulling the weight up as fast as possible, letting go, here, letting go, open up, hand insert, elbow back, drop, I'm doing this slow, but it should go fast. Then hang, clean. Then keep it racked. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground with a squat pattern. Move your knees back and start at the beginning again. All right, now it's time that we do it without weight. So, hip hinge. Everybody, hip hinge, 2 joints. Imaginary weight, deadlift. Dead clean, bring the weight dead to the ground. Squat, squat. Pull up. Clean it, rack it. Drop it into a hang. We are pausing right now, but you would not be pausing if you were doing the workout. With a hang clean, you go in it and up. I just want to make you feel this movement, this position. Explode up, hang clean, rack it, reverse lunge with your left. Back up, drop the weight. No need to look at it. You look ahead and drop the weight. All right, let's do that. One more time with our left side. Hip hinge, deadlift, dead to the ground, squat, dead clean, explode up, bang. Drop into hang and straight up. Rack and reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Bring it back and you're doing your deadlift with a hip hinge. All right. Any questions on that so far? Hello from Madrid. Hola, Rafael. ¿Cómo estás? Here we go. Here's the workout. Deadlift with a hip hinge. Dead clean with a squat pattern. Hang clean with a squat pattern. Reverse lunge, keep it racked. We're gonna do that on one side for 1 minute, okay? Now we're gonna do it with a weight, and we're just gonna grab a light weight, and we're just gonna get used to it. We're not working out yet. We're just getting the technique down and understanding what we're doing in the workout. So grab a light weight, please. Very well, good. With the light weight. So I got a 12 here, and I was going to use a 10.
Damn!
Yes, that is light. So, you want a light weight, but you don't want it too light, otherwise you're not going to get resistance. We want a light weight because we're just getting used to the technique. We're going to start with our right side just because that works better for you. Hip hinge. 2 joints only. 3rd joint does not move. Deadlift. Now squat. Break at your ankles. Drop the weight. Your hips are low, your shoulders are high. We're going to dead clean it up. You're going to explode up and pull it up. Here we go. Dead clean. Okay, so you're pulling it up to the ceiling, you're thinking, then you let go here, you open up, and you insert the hand. This is where you end up. Next, a hang clean. Drop it into a hang, explode straight up. Then reverse lunge. Back up, dead, squat pattern, dead. Okay. So that is the whole combo that we're doing. Any questions or?
Yeah, do we do it all on one side first or the other side?
We're gonna do that for 1 minute on one side only, okay? All right, let's break down each exercise just so that we're more familiar with it. We're gonna do the dead clean 5 times. Actually, we're gonna do a deadlift 5 times. Deadlift, here we go. Deadlift 5 times with a hip hinge. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna do a dead clean, which is a squat pattern. Watch my ankles. Ready? Dead clean. 5, dead clean. 4, dead. 3, dead. 2, dead. 1, dead. Alright, now we're going to do a hang clean. It's just as explosive as the dead clean, but you're coming into a hang every time. So, deadlift it up. Fully upright. Get ready to squat. Let it hang and come straight up. Don't pause in the hang. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bell down. Okay, so we've done 5 of the exercises that we're only going to do one of in the combo. But I just want to get you used to the exercises. Let's do the other side, our left side. I'll change angle so you can see. Hip hinge deadlift, 5. Left side, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Watch how my ankles start bending now for the dead clean. 5 of those. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dead to the ground. So the difference between the hip hinge is here, hip hinge, 1, 2. Squat, 3. 1, 2, 3. Shoulders come up higher. Hang clean. Deadlift it up. Hang clean, 5 of them. Here we go. Hang clean, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dead to the ground. All right. Let's put this all together as we're going to do it in the workout. Let's see if we got any questions. Sound is a few seconds lagging. Okay.
I can see it's delayed.
Yeah. I hope it's not too bad, the sound.
So that means when we're doing something else, they're still drilling.
Okay. Let's grab your heavier weight now. And we're going to do the whole sequence. Let's see. Oh, no, better now. Okay. All right. Whole sequence. Come with me. Break it down one by one. Come down in your hip hinge. Deadlift. Right side. Dead to the ground. Bring your knees forward. Dead clean. We're going to let the bell drop into a hang and hang clean it. Go. Hang. Clean. Keep it there. Nicely racked. Not here, but here. Reverse lunge with your left. Drop it into dead. Keep looking ahead. Back up. One more time. Deadlift. Hip hinge. Dead clean. Back to the ground. Squat. Dead clean. Hang clean. Let it hang. 3, 2, 1. Hang. Clean. Rack it. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. That is the whole combo. I hope I've broken it down so that everybody can follow along. Reverse lunge. Let's talk a little bit about the reverse lunge. All the weight is here on this foot. Best done with bare feet because you can use your toes. They're spreading. If you got shoes, they're being squashed together. This gives you more balance. Okay, weight is here. All my weight is here. I can actually lift this leg up. I lunge back. This knee is above my ankle. This knee gently taps. This foot is just for balance, not to push up. This is a strength exercise. Here, contract your quads and come up. Press that heel into the ground. Let's do 5 on the right side. All the weight on your right. Everything contracted here. This one's an inch off the ground. Lunge back. Slowly, controlled. Gently tap. Quads active. Glutes on. Pressing to the ground. 5. Back. 4. 3. 2. 1. Other side. Right side is going back. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the work was done by this leg.
Just a tip with the lunge too. If you find you're losing balance, you're probably stepping in too close, okay, with that back foot, and that's when you do lose stability. So you want to get a good stable foundation with your lunge by stepping it out a little bit wider, especially if you've got problems with balance, and that way you've got more stability.
Great tip. All right, let's see if we've got any questions. By the way, what is the combo name? We don't have a combo name yet, but Emilio, if you come up with one, that's what we'll give it. We haven't done this combo before, so give it a name if you want. If we don't have any questions, I'll wait 10 seconds before I move on, because there's a bit of a lag. We got 31 people working out with us right now. That's great. Okay. If you got a question, just put it down and I'll have a look. So I'm going to do that for 1 minute on one side. Then we're going to do cross mountain climbers. Cross mountain climbers are plank position, abs on, and lats down, chest active. I'll demonstrate. Right under my shoulders, elbows locked out, abs on, left knee, right elbow. Right knee, left elbow. And then fast. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Have a go at that while I look and see if there's any questions. We got a question from Anand. I noticed people keeping the rear heel down while performing the lunge. You can do that. That's probably more of a stretch like this. Is that what you mean? Because you can't keep the heel down at the back and going down all the way. That's impossible. So I'm not quite sure what you mean. Maybe
Not unless they're doing a half, like,
Yeah.
lunge.
Or maybe the foot is coming out like this, which isn't the right way, really. But this is a good way to do it, right here. But also I'm covering the reverse lunge for strength. So the lunge can be used for different things. There's also the forward lunge, which is more for explosive stuff. Here. It's explosive because you want to keep that weight of the back leg. That's why the forward lunge is an explosive lunge. That's why I never program it with heavy weight or too many reps. Sometimes in CrossFit they'll program it with heavy weights and they're basically ruining their back knee because they don't have that explosive power anymore for the front, and they start using this one here, and there's a lot of pressure on that knee. Let's see if there's any other question. Do you confirm the cross mountain after each side? Giovanni, we are going to do the cross mountain climbers after we've done 1 minute of the combo. Then we do the cross mountain. But I will also tell you as we're working out. Okay, let's see. We got 35 people at the moment, that's great. Yes, while stepping back, the heel is down. There's a 2 minutes. Okay, all right. We're gonna move on. So that is part of the first workout. I'll run you through it again when we get started, so don't panic. After that, we're gonna work on the shoulder presses. I am gonna do lots of different angles, basically. Now, a lot of people will say, that is no good for you, and they're right. It ain't good for you if you are not conditioned for it, if you're using a weight that is too heavy, if you're not progressing to it properly, then it is not the right exercise. For me, it is because my shoulders are pretty good. They're pretty mobile. So I'm going to explain what we're doing, but you're going to test without a weight to see if you can do it and how you feel. If you do test it with a kettlebell, you're going to do it with a light kettlebell. Very light. Okay, so I'm going to run you through it. Shoulder presses are usually done at the front. Everybody's very conditioned here because when we're putting stuff up in everyday life, it's usually here and not here or here. So that's why we're conditioned at the front for the shoulder press, not at the side, because we don't do that often. All right, but you should work your way up. So today, here's what we're going to do. Just grab your arm, vertical. We're going to bring that elbow in to my left face. Now I'm going to press up to there, and now I'm going to go there. I'm going to come back there, thinking about the elbow first. My lats are on to protect that shoulder, and back down to where the elbow is in my rib. Pull it to your left, push up, push that way, and pull it back this way, and down. Do that 5 times. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you never do anything in this direction, this angle, you're already feeling it, I guarantee it. Other side. Grab your left elbow, pull it to your right side of your face, press up, and this way. Back down, help with assistance if you need to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So that's one of the shoulder presses that we're going to do. But only if you feel comfortable with it and only with a light weight. I'm just going to have a look and see if there's any questions. Hi from Chicago. Hi Howard. We're doing well. Hope you are too. All right. That is one angle at which we'll be pressing. Another angle is at the front. Watch how the front press is done. Palm is facing here. As I come up, palm is facing there. I think about pressing up there. And back down and rotate. This is the front press. Let's do 5 of those. Front press. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next angle, hybrid. Hybrid is a mixture of two things. It's in between. So the front press, side press, hybrid. Hybrid press is going to be here, 45 degrees. Just grab your arm. This is vertical, your forearm, and press up at a 45-degree angle. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Other side, 45 degrees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 90 degrees, a wide angle. Come all the way to the side. You'll really feel it at the back here. And just press up in a half circular motion. 5. Elbow in all the way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. This one you really should not do if you've never done it before or your shoulder is not very mobile. The rear press. So I can go a little bit back here and then come up and press. Do it without weight if you can right now. Just do 5 of those. Come out as far as you can, pulling your shoulder blade to your spine and press up. So it's a rear press. Of course, your arm is not completely behind you, but it's further behind you than it would be if you were doing a side press. One more. Other side. If any of this hurts right now, you should definitely not do this with a weight. 2 more. Last one. Okay. Got any questions? Michael Ajibulu, all kinds of clicking going on here. Yep, I think we all got that. If you're 51, should you work out 3 times a week? With Qigong and how many sets? Howard, that is a question that can only be answered if me or somebody else knows a lot more about you. There's always people asking like, how many times should I work out? But that is a question that requires a lot of information. How long you rest, what kind of workout you're doing, what your goals are, etc. So I can't answer that. Okay. And I was gonna grab the 8. I'm gonna grab a 12, which is lightweight, okay? You guys are gonna grab a lightweight too, and only press in the angle that I'm doing if you feel comfortable with it. If not, stick to the front press and stick to the hybrid press, okay? So this is the time to test whether in the workout you can do all the angles. Here we go. Clean the kettlebell, right hand, good hand insert, so your wrist is straight. We're gonna go everything tight here, squeeze your glutes, and come and press up this way. Here we go, medial press. 3, 2, 1. Okay, right now you should know whether this is for you when we're working out. Don't go ego lifting and pushing yourself. So don't do it if you don't feel good with it. Front press, here we go. We're gonna just press at the front. 3, 2, 1. Hybrid press, 45 degrees. And go, 3, 2, 1. Side press. Don't do the side press if you didn't feel good with the medial press. Side press. Everything tight, elbow down, go. 3, 2, 1. Rear press. Definitely don't do this one if you didn't feel good with the side press. Rear press. Bring it further back and go. 3, 2, 1. Down. When you're doing new things like this, new angles, you definitely want to do it with light weight and gently. Don't go fast, because when you go fast, you do not own the movement. You are going to get injured. You own a movement when you can do it slowly. Let's see if we've got any questions in a bit. I'm just going to have a drink. Let's see if we've got any questions. Then we'll do the other side just to make it even. I'm going to have to check the connection. So bear with me, guys. I'm going to check the connection. Bear with me. Let's hope we're back online. I don't know. Can anybody see us? Anybody? Kettlebell Crusher. Hey, Ryan. Yep, okay. All right. We're just gonna do the left side just to make it even. Clean the kettlebell. Medial press, 3 times. Everything tight, press this way. All the way up, come back the same way. 3, 2, 1. You should feel this in your core, your obliques. Front press. 3, 2, 1. Hybrid press. 45-degree out. 3, 2, 1. You should start feeling this more in your obliques right here. Side press. 3, 2, 1. Rear press. 3, 2, 1. Bell down. This was all to test what you can do during the workout, okay? Hello, David. Yes, back online. Okay, great. See you here, yes. Okay, all right. We are gonna get started with the workout. Oh wait, we got one more thing. We're gonna do rows. Rows are gonna work the rear delt, also your lats, everything around your scapula. Watch me first. We're gonna work with angles again. So the same thing that I said before, okay? Guys, if you just tuned in, make sure that you're not gonna do things that you haven't done before. I can't repeat what I said before, but make sure you don't do things that you haven't done before. Okay, with the rows, I wanna support myself. Yes, it's great if you work without support, but then you're working your core more. I just want to focus on the row itself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it at a 45-degree angle, and I'm going to row here, okay, out that way. Like I said, don't do anything that you haven't done before and you don't feel comfortable with. This is good for me, might not be for you. 45 degrees, I'm going to row that way. I'm going to do one more. To the side. One more to the side. Hybrid, 45. One more. Narrow, all the way in. Shaving your ribs. Okay. Time for you to give it a go. See what you feel comfortable with. We did several angles. Here, out, to the side, 45, and 0 degrees. Have a go, follow along with Anna, if she feels good with it.
The first one.
First one is out towards me. So put your kettlebell like this, row out, that's it.
A lot of stress on the shoulder.
Yeah, if it's stress on your shoulder, don't do it.
Yeah.
To the side.
Yep, that one's good.
45 degrees.
Yeah.
0.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
all good except for that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Like I said, you need to be used to these things. If your shoulder is not mobile already, you should not be doing these things right now. For people that want to give it a go, do it without weight first and come this way. When I'm here, I'm pulling down with the lat. I'm not just only working this rear delt. I'm pulling down with the lat to pull the ball into its socket. Okay? If you don't do that, it might come out, and that's not a good thing. So, once we do the workout, don't do anything that you haven't done before or you don't understand. Alright, we've covered all the exercises. I'm taking questions, otherwise we get started with the workout. With the workout, you can just follow along. We're going to do 1 minute of work.
Countdown.
We're counting down before we get started. Okay, I'm going to answer that. Hi from Argentina. Are these different kind of presses and rows in your website? Thanks in advance. Yes, there will probably be somewhere on the website. I know there is a video on our YouTube channel, 50 plus press variations. It's definitely in there. The rows are covered too somewhere, but they're definitely in the books, that's for sure. So, anybody else got any questions? Let's see. I'm just gonna press the countdown again. If I see a question in the meantime, I'll answer it. Otherwise, we got 40 seconds till we get started with the workout. 1 bell. Get 1 bell ready. We got 30 seconds. We're going to start with a hip hinge deadlift, into a dead clean, into a hang clean, into a reverse lunge. We're going to work on one side only, okay? One side for 1 minute. So let's start with our right side. We got 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Let's get ready and go. Deadlift. Dead clean. Hang clean. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Deadlift. Dead clean. hang clean, reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Deadlift. Dead clean, hang clean, reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Deadlift. Dead clean, hang clean, reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Hip hinge deadlift. Squat. Hang. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Stop there. 3, 2, 1. Well away, cross mountain. Ten seconds. Back up. Other side. Deadlift. Hip hinge. Squat. Hang. Hang clean. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Deadlift. Dead clean. Hang. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Deadlift. Squat. Hang. Reverse lunge. Hip hinge. Squat. Dead clean. Squat. Hang clean. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Hold it there. Get ready for cross mountain. Ready? Go. Ten seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Stretching. Sit back. Just sit back and lean back. Feel your quads. Walk your hands forward.
Halfway.
Stay in this position. "20 seconds. Sit back. Back up. And go. Right side. Deadlift, hip hinge. Squat position, dead clean. Hang clean. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Deadlift. Dead clean. Hang clean. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Deadlift. Dead clean. Hang clean. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. 20 seconds. Deadlift. Dead clean. Hang clean. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Hold it there. Get ready for your cross mountain climbers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 8 seconds. Back up. Deadlift. Dead clean. Hang. Reverse lunge. Dead. Deadlift. Dead clean. Hang. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Deadlift. Dead clean. Hang. Reverse lunge. One more. Deadlift. Dead clean. Hang. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Wait there. Get ready for cross mountain. And go. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1.
Stretching.
Stretching. Sit back, hips forward, unless you want to do something in a...
Yeah. Just take 1 foot forward, open up your adductors here, and your hip flexors. Push that front knee away.
30 seconds.
Halfway.
Okay, other side. Because when we're doing those cross mountains, it really gets to the hip flexors. So let's stretch them out. A little bit after this.
15 seconds. Get ready for the last round of lower body and cardio. Right side, hip hinge, deadlift. Squat pattern, dead clean. Hang, reverse lunge. Hip hinge, deadlift. Squat, dead clean. Hang, clean, reverse lunge. Keep going. Deadlift. Dead clean. Hang. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Deadlift. Dead clean. Hang clean. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. One more. Deadlift. Dead clean. Hang. Reverse lunge. Dead to the ground. Bell away. Cross mountain. Let's go. Lats on. Abs on. Pull those knees to your elbows. Down.
Okay, left side. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Deadlift. Dead clean. Squat. Pick it up. Hang clean. Reverse lunge. Okay, down to the ground. Hip hinge. Deadlift. Dead clean. Hang clean. Reverse lunge. Down to the ground. Hip hinge. Deadlift. Squat. Dead clean. Hang clean. Reverse lunge. Okay, let's go. Again. Deadlift. Up. Dead clean. Up. Hang clean. Explode. Bang. Go back. Reverse lunge. Down to the ground. And that's it.
Oh, we could
Hold
have
it
done
there.
one more.
get what we could have.
Could have
Be
done
down.
more.
We wouldn't have finished. All right, let's go. Mountain climbers. Go. Come on, halfway, halfway. Come on, pick it up, let's go. Come on, get it out. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done.
Stretching.
Rest and stretch.
And stretch.
Let's think about questions, and then we get the next part of the workout.
Okay, just come into a deep squat. Open out the knees. All right, hands to the ground. Shift your feet in. Just hang there. Knees are soft if you wish. Let the head go. Feel a big stretch in the hamstrings. Lower back. Okay, slowly curl up. Good, open up the chest. Squeeze glutes. Good. Okay.
Got one more minute, but I'll tell you what we're doing next. We're going to be doing the presses from different angles. And I'm going to go down in weight for my presses, because we're taxing the delt from different angles. If you're not using the different angles, use a heavier weight. We got 35 seconds. Animal. Anna is no longer Anna, she is animal.
Animal.
That's a good one. Talking while exercising, yes. Whew. 20 seconds.
Means I'm not working hard enough.
You said it, not me. So we're going to be doing shoulder presses, different angles. Don't do the angle if you're not used to it. Use a light weight, or go heavy if you're just doing normal angles.
Transition.
You got 10 seconds. Let's clean the bell up. The first press that we're doing is medial.
Work.
Go. Lots of core work happening here. Front press. Hybrid. Side. Rear. To the front, medial.
Halfway.
Front. Hybrid. Side. Rear. To the front, down.
Work.
Clean. Lateral. Press this way. Medial, sorry. Front. Hybrid. Side. Rear.
Halfway.
Front, medial. Our left side is bad. Front. Hybrid. Side. Rear. Bell down.
Transition.
We're going to stretch the shoulders. Just wide.
Work.
Oh no, we're gonna work again, sorry. Rows. 45 that way or your own way. Don't do anything you haven't done before. Side. Hybrid. 0. That way. Out, up. Side. Hybrid. Watch how I turn the handle. 0. Out and up. Side. Hybrid. 0. Out and up. Side. Hybrid. 0. Other side. Out and up. Side. Hybrid. 0. Out and up. Side. Hybrid. Side. Sorry, 0. Out and up.
Halfway.
Side. Hybrid. 0. One more. Out and up. Side. Hybrid. 0. Rest.
Stretching.
Stretching for 2 minutes. Shoulders, Anna.
Just take one arm out, link wrist to wrist, or you can grab the upper arm and just pull it into your body. You're going to feel a nice stretch for the deltoid. Okay, change arms, over. Okay, interlace the fingers, palm to palm. Now you want to push forward with the shoulders and bring your head down through the shoulders, yeah? Bend your knees a bit, so opening up the upper back. Another way to do this, to get a deeper stretch. Now, wrap the hands behind your knees, grab one wrist, pull up through the upper back. And that's a deeper upper back stretch. Pull the belly button into your spine. Oh. Okay. Just roll the shoulders out. Just one up, one down. Just loosen them up. That's it. Just move them around, guys.
40 seconds.
You might want to stretch the forearms out a bit. Other side.
Yes, the handle really helps with the angle for the rows. We got 25 seconds. We're going to do the presses one more time. We're going to go through the presses and rows one more time. So we're going to do all the angles. Like I said before, don't do the angles if you're not ready for it. Use a light weight if you want to test it. Use a heavy weight if you're just doing the normal angles. 3, 2, 1. Clean the bell up and wait. We're going to start in racking position. Good 45-degree angle here. Here we go. Racking, everything tight. Medial press. All the way up. Controlled down. Front press. Hybrid press. Side press. This you really feel in your obliques. Rear press.
Halfway.
Back to the front. Medial. Front. Hybrid. Side. rear, down,
Work.
up, clean it. Medial press. Front. Hybrid. Side. Rear.
Halfway.
Front, medial. Front. Hybrid. Side. Rear. Go down.
Transition.
We're gonna roll.
Work.
Arm on your knee, other foot out, handles pointing this way, roll up and out, side, hybrid, 0. Watch those angles of your handle, side, hybrid, 0, up and out, side,
Halfway.
hybrid, 0, or narrow, up and out, last set, side, hybrid, 0, narrow, drop and wide.
We could have done that set.
Good, eh? Other side, up and out,
Work.
side, hybrid, narrow, up and out, side, hybrid, narrow, up and out, side, hybrid, narrow, up and out,
Halfway.
side, hybrid, narrow, last set, up and out, side, hybrid, narrow, stop there. We're gonna stretch.
Stretching.
2 minutes. Think about questions. Follow Anna.
Okay. Guys, just come into a sitting down position. Alright. We're going to lay down and bring the knees over to one side. Stretch out the lower back. You can bring that top knee over to get a deeper stretch if you want to. Your aim is to also keep that opposite shoulder to the ground. If it lifts up like so, you need to work more on loosening up the thoracic and shoulder. Work on your shoulder mobility. Okay, other side.
Think about questions. Questions are good.
Okay, just come on up. Alright, switch it over. Knees apart. Sit back on your heels. And I want you to come up on your fingertips on this one. Pull your lats down, pull them down, and push your butt back onto your heels. Feel a nice stretch through the upper body, shoulders, lats, chest. Now you're going to walk the hands over to one side, and then you're really going to get a nice deep lat stretch there. Never stretch to the point of pain, ease off. Just, I say, mild discomfort. You want to feel the stretch but not pain. Okay, change sides. Hello.
Transition.
Okay, and let's sit back. All right, one leg out in front, one leg is bent. You can just come back onto your hands or your forearms. We're just stretching out one hip flexor at a time, okay? All right, and let's change sides. Nice and easy on the knee. You shouldn't feel it on the knee at all. If you are, don't do it. Just go back to the other stretch that we did.
To avoid knee pain, you need internal hip rotation on this one. Internal.
Okay, just come up, walk your bum back, reach out for the toes. You don't want to slouch forward, you want to break from the hips and come forward, yeah?
Pull the top of your pelvis down. Think about the top of your pelvis. Pull it towards your toes.
Okay, now just bring one foot over the straight leg, pull that knee in to your chest. Lift that foot up and you're going to get a nice glute stretch here. Okay, change sides, same thing, other way. Pull the knee in and up. You'll find that you're generally tighter on one side more than the other. Okay, so we've pretty much stretched everything out because we've done a lot of stretching throughout the session as well. Yeah, for more workouts or weekly fresh workouts, you can follow us on Caveman in a Circle, or I put up 15-minute home workouts too. I have a personal channel on YouTube, Queen of Bells, and Instagram. So if you want to follow me along on those channels, if you're short on time, but we aren't these days, we're all at home. I do 15-20-minute at-home workouts as well, just a personal channel as well as our Caveman training channel. Is there anything further to add?
No, this is our last live kettlebell class that we're doing. We can run them more often, but it has to be in a private group. So if you want to join us, join 40 other people in the Caveman in a Circle. It's less than the price of a beer a week, and you get personalized coaching. So we put up a workout every week, and we'll start putting up more actually. We might even do live if we get enough people to join us in this group. And you can post your videos and questions in that group, and you can get personalized coaching basically. So let's say you're struggling with one of the exercises, you're banging your hand or your arm or you're feeling your bicep. You post a video or you ask a question and you get personalized feedback from myself or Anna. And if you post a video, we'll analyze it and make screenshots and break down where you can improve your technique. So either come and join us there, or otherwise there's plenty of free workouts on our channel. And there's also the group Kettlebell Training on Facebook, plenty of stuff there. But this is a private group, which is really good. And there's 50 workouts already. 50 full-length workouts like these with photos, PDFs to download, a video, full-length video so you can see what needs to be done, and voiceover, lots of stuff in there. So if you're bored and you want to learn new stuff and you want to get a coach, a private coach, come and join us in the Caveman in the Circle. I'll type a link now. If anybody's got questions, feel free to ask. The link is go.cavemantraining.com/inner circle. That is the link. You're welcome, Stephen. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Moondog. Thanks for joining. It was great to have you all here.